Testing, testing, one, two, three. There we go. OBS. We were trying so hard to talk about the stuff and the what. Also, hi, Larrinkar, and also JJ. So let's try that again. Surprise! So I mentioned last week that I wasn't going to be streaming this week, and it turns out that was a big old lie. Uh, so we were traveling, and it was a long road home, but not as long of a road as I originally thought. So we got back. I had a little bit of time to kind of decompress, and then I was like, you know what? I would like to stream actually. I would like to stream actually. And so me being my own boss, have decided that that's what we're doing tonight. So hi everyone, we're streaming. Um, yeah, so that's right, Jasmine. Um, she's very happy we're home. It's hard to tell because all she does is yell, but that is also her love language because it's really her only language. There you go. Hey, you want to say hi to everybody again? No, just wants to be snuggled, which is fair. Tonight we begin a new game. Wait, hang on. Which means, wait for it, wait for it. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Welcome back to New Game Monday, everyone. Hi, Bedard. You're just in time. Yeah, she does a big grippy. It's basically the cat version of a hug. Not that she'd ever admit it. She's very tsundere. But yes, so we're starting a new game tonight. It's I say new game. I was gonna make a joke that it's like, aha, now a much more modern game, and I guess it technically is. It's still a 10-year-old game called Rise of the Tomb Raider, which I've actually technically streamed before. It was one of the. It was like the first or second game I ever streamed. I think the first one was Journey, and then the second one was either this or Horizon Zero Dawn's DLC. But that was before I understood about like VOD expiry, and I didn't have a YouTube channel set up for archival. So those streams are lost and gone. And anyway, those streams were like 7 years old, 8 years. Oh god, actually, almost 9 years old. Hang on, there's my. It's doing the thing. There's a hole in my face. Let's see if we can fix that. If I remove this, does that? Well, it makes it less bad, but still bad. I'll try not to look directly down. Oh, I literally just did the thing I said I was going to try to do less. Gay bamboo. Thank you for the gay bamboo. Always appreciated. Any kind of bamboo, really, but gay bamboo especially. That's a lie. I don't actually like real bamboo. Mostly when it takes over our entire yard. But gay bamboo, always welcome. Let's see if I can, just while I'm talking out loud to myself, I'm going to see if I can filter out the weird. Still doing the thing. It's doing just a little bit of it like right here. If I move you, because it's based on chroma key. No, not you. How about this one? Huh? There we go. Okay. Um. So whoa. That's this side. What is going on today? What everyone's into shenanigans. Stop that. Okay, fine. Go. Well, too far. Bamboo does not need planting. It's fine on its own. That's true. Real bamboo would not need to be planted for any amount of. Oh, my chroma key's just all over the map. It's fine. It's fine. Everyone ignore the curtain behind the curtain. They can still do this. Yeah, for fun. Um, sus. All right. Let me try again to fix this chroma key. Because it's a little wonky. Wonky. Okay, we're going to go too far away. There we go. And then try to say nice little in between. Okay, good. We're going to call that done for now. And we'll tweak it more as we need to. It feels like it changes the phases of the moon. I'm not entirely sure what all affects it. Did Ben miss you too, or did he even notice you were gone? He is currently passed out on Baslin's lap.
Yeah, I actually have been wanting to get up and get snacks for a bit, maybe get started on
She's
projects.
trapped. Send help, please.
He remember me well.
I assume he misses me. It's hard to tell. He definitely missed her. That's his human. Chroma key is much easier for PNG tubers because I can make the background completely matte. That's true. Hang on. I gotta tweak it some more because now my head is getting keyed out, which is a fun sentence. I was actually thinking for a bit there. I'm gonna leave that right there so I can see when that's no longer a problem. So that's as close as we can get.
Do you think there are VTubers who actually get skin made of themselves?
If there are VTubers who get a skin like themselves, like a photo of themselves,
Yeah.
probably. That seems like the kind of thing that someone has come up with. All right, if y'all would bear with me for a bit, I swung back in town, and now I'm like, okay, there's so much stuff that's not quite working.
Kind of like that guy who set up his Zoom background, so that was
Right, his Zoom background was a video of himself coming into the room.
and then like going, oh, sorry, and backing out of the room.
Yeah, which I still love. Yeah, the edges are doing the you're absolutely right, it's Dr. Katz. And like, what did the critic also use that kind of? No, it wasn't that same level of wiggle vision. Let's see if that's the wrong filter. Actually, wait a minute. Is that the problem? If I get rid of you, what happens? Absolutely nothing. If I add you, what happens? Nothing good. All right. Error. I remember that guy. All right. So I mentioned all this to say, yes, absolutely, we're going to be streaming tonight. Eventually, once I can sort out
Technical problems.
Sort out what's going on here. Is it a smoothness issue? No, it's actually the opposite of that. Ooh, I'm a ghost. Color spill reduction. Wait, getting there. Nope, I've just desaturated myself. Kids, remember, don't desaturate yourself. Have standards.
Or do, but you better be playing something noir or Civil War.
If you're going to desaturate yourself, at least be playing LA Noire.
Yeah.
Or the first
Be
Darkness game.
thematic about it.
Yeah, that might just be... I don't know what's going on. It was working, and then suddenly it did not. Alright, let's see, that's too far away. We want to get it down. We go a bit at a time. Too far, too far. Too far. It's interesting to me that that bit is flickering in and out because the sheet isn't moving.
That you can tell.
Okay, that's at least we've reduced the nope, that made it worse. All right,
Give up. Drop the sheet.
give up, drop the sheet.
Show us your true face.
Show us your true form, Destroyer. Go right in here in the middle. Nope, still bad. I hope everyone's enjoying Andy Learns How to Chroma Key himself. All right. I think that's as close as we're going to get. It's one of those things where like I don't adjust it week to week, and I don't adjust the positions of the key lights that I've got or the stand light that I've got. So then when I come in and it's just randomly doing this number all of a sudden, and it's like, but why? You did not do this before. Anyhow, hi. How's everyone doing? Hope you had a good week. You're doing deaf? I mean, listen, if they're free. Nope, that completely tanked my line of thought. Right, new game. It says right here. It says right here.
Destroy them all.
It is actually a little bit the same as the old game. So we finished up 2008's Prince of Persia last week. Hey, Bob. And we're starting a similar game. I've decided to dub them Uncharted likes. No, that's terrible. There's probably a like mashup of Uncharted and what's another good one?
Death.
Days Gone like? No, that's terrible. The point is we're playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. Let me catch up. Maybe if you got a red light for yourself, you'd show up better. Possibly, actually, yeah. If I wash myself out, I'm already pretty white as it is. But some of what's causing the here we go this side, this is where the head is, Andy. Some of what's causing this is literally the light bouncing off of the sheet and getting to my head because it's too close. Ideally, I would have my desk like another foot or so
Why
forward.
do you actually do this?
I enjoy the green screen.
Why?
It's
Like,
fun.
What are you doing with the green screen?
Well, right now I got
check the
you're
green
over there.
screen?
You can't see. I've got a pretty background with the friends from Flintlock Siege of New Dawn.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what it's for?
Well, it rotates, but also it's because when I show up in front of the game, then I'm not actually in front of the game. Or well, I'm in front of the game, but the sheet is not in front of the game. That's it. Also, it was a very fun use of $10. But it does require constant maintenance, as we've been experiencing.
I can think of more fun things to do with $10.
I can think of more. I mean, of course, I can think of more than. Honestly, a really good corn dog is a better use of $10. But this is the way that I decided to use
So
these
there's
$10.
this place halfway between here and West Virginia.
We found a great diner. Sidetrack from the sidetrack. I don't even remember what point I'm diverging from now, but I know that it wasn't going into the game, so we might as well leave it behind. We went on a trip this weekend, and along the way, we essentially were able to do the whole trip in one go with a single stop. And the stop that we found on the way up, just by chance, just looked for a place at the right distance, essentially, was a little diner whose name, sadly, I did not get. I have it saved in my phone somewhere, but the lovely little like diner gas station thing, with a couple of I'm gonna guess probably late 50s, early 60s, little Appalachian ladies who were delightful and were exactly the balm.
And the occasional really, really bored looking teenager.
And the occasional really bored looking teenager. When we got there on the ride up, we got there the same time that a snowplow crew were taking their break, which was adorable in its own right. But yeah, really nice diner. And one of the things that they had was corn dogs, which I haven't had in a while because they're not good for me, but they're delicious. And so that's what prompted the call out. All right, let me catch up with you all again.
You're supposed to be on standby. I'm standing and I'm nearby.
Right, so there was the table next to us was a couple of I'm going to guess just on visual read senior members of the snowplow crew who were taking a break, getting some coffee, and talking about like one of them was mentioning they were going to be on shift until like 11 p.m. because it's snowplow. You got to go out there when the snow's falling, and one of their younger members came in and was like looking at the like those towers of sunglasses that they have at gas stations. Was looking at one of those. And one of the two fellows at the table kind of looks over and goes, "Hey," the younger guy looks at what? You're not supposed to be in here. You're supposed to be, out there. You're on standby, which means you're supposed to stand by the snowplows to make sure that no like drunken teenagers go and grab them, and drive off with them, which is the sort of thing that teenagers do. And I loved the response of the guy was like, "Well, I'm standing and I'm nearby." And that, I think, kind of leveled the whole room. Everybody was like, "Well, we don't really have a counter to that. That's just correct. That's all right to go about your business." But yeah, no, that was just that's that corn dog story now went into the standby story into all of that. Hey, Dave, we did in fact have a great weekend. Hey, speaking of stories about that weekend, Dave, thank you so much again.
We got a picture of the coldest statue in the world.
We did get a picture of the coldest statue in the world.
A CCC worker.
Yeah.
Shirtless.
The statue is shirtless.
The statue is shirtless.
Of a shirtless dude, and I think shoeless possibly.
No,
the ankles are tied off. He's in capris.
He's wearing boots, but they're unlaced.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of West Virginia snow.
Bear in mind, it was like literally single-digit temperatures, and I think there was like one long icicle coming off the side of his nose. It looked like the world's worst booger. It's fantastic. But yeah, the all sorts of capers happened this weekend while we were completely out of connection. Yeah, exactly. So apparently, as we learned, my parents don't have any of the phone numbers of the friends that I currently hang out with. And my mother, from whom I get my own anxiety. I don't mean that like her behavior or treatment of me gave me anxiety. I mean genetically, like she has it and I have it. but we didn't respond to text after an ice storm moved through, and so she panicked and she called everybody she could. She called my brother, who is in Texas. She called a friends I haven't seen in probably 6 years.
Which is on us. But...
That's on me, but and also called the police, which is a habit I really need to break her of. And because again, we were completely
cats through the front window.
We were out of wireless, we were out of cell phones, we were completely off the grid, which was delightful. I recommend it in short doses, more than a couple of days, and I would go nuts. But a couple of days was just right. But it meant that we couldn't respond to their texts. We had no idea this was happening until this morning. We get back into service on our way out, and there's just this litany of texts. Where are you? Are you dead? Where are you at? And it's like, Mom. So
this is not the first time.
Dave got called secondhand through another, again, old friend who's was like, well, I have no idea what the hell they're doing. Let me go check with somebody who's seen them more recently, this half decade. My wife would sympathize with you, anxious moms. Yeah, I love her to death. And I know that a lot of my frustrations with my mother are because I'm turning into her. Because, I'm pretty sure that's where the ADHD comes from. I'm confident it's where a lot of my neurospicy comes from. A lot of my coping mechanisms come from. And now it's that there's that joke that's like, as an autistic person, when you run into someone who's like 0.1% more autistic than you, and the friction that causes, that's me and my mom right now. Is that we're just a little bit too similar. She's great. She does it out of love, but I do just need to keep like calming down and explaining. So yeah. Anyway, we had a fun week and a fun morning, and here we are streaming. Eventually,
looking up Dark Skies and find one and just go there.
We went to a campground specifically that's in the is it called Dark Skies Observatory? Or is it just Dark Skies?
It's Dark Skies website.
Dark Skies is the website.
Observatory there.
Got it.
Which is why they have managed to lock down both light pollution in the area, because it's in a
right. They have an observatory, so they can essentially create a regulated radius of light pollution.
It's also why there's no cell connection, because that interferes with their radio.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that makes sense.
It's a dark spot.
Right. So Dark Sky, in case it sounds poetical, it's very literal. It's a spot, in this case in West Virginia, that is high enough, deep enough, and in this case also protected because of observatory, that it's just pitch black. And we originally went up for stargazing, which didn't work out because it was overcast all weekend, but it was still glorious. It's just very fun. All right, let me scroll up and catch up with you all while I've been telling, what is that, 4 stories back to back? It's fine. They're talking about the chroma key thing again. In a way, it's fun. Another way, watching the edge of your head rapidly crumpling and restoring itself is a little weird. Sorry about that. That is I am my own body horror tonight. I've avoided getting involved with death just in case Thanos gets jealous. On that note, story number 5. The game I was originally going to be streaming tonight was going to be listen, it's still early. We haven't started a game. It could be anything. Was going to be Castlevania 2: Simon's Quest, a game that I have a personal affinity for. I'm not going to try to argue it's a good game, but I like it a lot.
Certainly a game.
It sure is a game, and I've played it a bunch. And death is there, which is the thing that I'm capital D death shows up as a boss. Which is what made me think of it. I opted against that. I think I want to stay in relatively more modern games. 2015 is certainly more modern than 87 or whenever it was that Simon's Quest came out. I think it was 80 something. All right, I'm still annoyed with my chroma key. Hang on, one more moment.
Crumpled head.
Crumpled head. Yeah, it's just because the back of my head is so shiny right now, I think.
You can fix that.
Can I?
Yeah.
How?
Apply cat vigorously.
Apply directly to the forehead. All right, actually, hang on. If I go, nope, not up but down, and then I do this.
Ooh.
Nope, that works. That's worse. Yep, sorry folks, that's as close as we're getting. All right. Me and Death keep our distance from each other. Yeah, I recommend it honestly. Like just keep them over there, not completely gone, but where you can keep an eye on them, but away. Your mom sent Sting to your house. Different, the police, but good job. It's also in the chat where our mutual friend checked on us, but I also didn't know where you were. Right. It's like we've updated her with a list of contacts of people who generally know where we're at on a like week to week schedule.
It's just easier. Also, it was Bruce Mill Country Store.
Bruce Mill Country Store apparently was the diner we went to. Can imagine you surviving a couple of days off the grid, but how on earth did Paul Robbins survive? Books. We had books and s'mores.
I clocked 1.5 books a day.
1.5 books a day. That's wild
for me.
I got through half of a book just for reference. Although, admittedly, I'm reading a book on philosophy, so it's a little bit more dance.
Good.
I would like to, but I'm bad. How about that? Try that. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Not quite. Oh, it's so close. I'm just gonna go back to like that. Hi, everyone. Wait for it. Wait for it. Good. There can even be a boat. But yeah, no, I definitely recommend it. This was our first trip, kind of trying it out. We essentially realized that in the dead of winter, we kind of need to get out because the cabin fever starts to set in. So ironically, we went to a cabin,
also,
but
the
not
depression?
the seasonal depression. But that came with us technically. But it turns out you set a few things on fire in a controlled, careful space. That actually kind of helps. It literally brightens up the space. So yeah, it's very good. Powdering your head to keep it from crumbling sounds even weirder. Yeah, that's I do have some makeup that I was debating using, but I think I would need to do something.
Now it's thematic.
Realistically, what I need to do is change how I've got this set up, so that it isn't so close behind me, and I may tweak that before next week. I've got an idea that I think will not upset anybody, which is to put it behind the cat tree so that you see just me and the cat tree, which will be perfect in case certain kittens decide to make use of it during stream.
I have an idea.
You have an idea?
We can just buy green paint.
We are not painting. Painting the wall is too far for me.
How?
Because this is a $10 sheet that I can remove.
And it's on there. And it's up there permanently anyway.
No, I can take this down anytime I want.
But do you?
Well, I mean, I move it out of the way when I'm not
Don't.
here. Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Literally, the moment I stop streaming, I put it. It like it's still over there, but it's not out.
No.
Okay, we'll have that conversation off stream because apparently it's going to be a longer thing about painting a wall. I'm probably going to just move it behind the cat tree, which will solve the spacing issue. Which kind of philosophy? The kind of Horatio dreamed of, that I dreamt of in your philosophy. It is a book called The Necessity of Art, that is translated from the posthumous... It's not the posthumous notes, but translated posthumously the works of a fellow named Ernst Holden, I think is the name. And it's doing a great job of essentially boiling down why, from an Eastern European socialist perspective, why art is so essential in the worst of times, and all the ways that capitalism tries to take and subsume and commodify art, and the ways to resist that. And so far, it's very good. Being off the grid, in 2009, some friends and I had a game day weekend at a 100-foot diameter radio telescope deep in a park in northern Quebec. Giant Space Telescope Con.
Love it.
Every part of that sentence got better the further until I got to Quebec, but everything else was great.
You know, actually, astrophysicists are nerdy enough, you could probably swing that.
That's true. Thank you, Bad Road, very much. Do not get Hollywood grade green screen paint. It's way too thick for amateurs to work with. That's good to know. I wouldn't have been doing that. You might have, but now we've been warned.
Excuse you.
I feel like I understand Dadaism a lot better now than I did 20 years ago. Yeah, it's back for
Yeah,
good
that's
reason.
The internet,
It's a
Tumblr.
it's a normal reaction apparently to the rise of fascism. Who knew? Yeah, yeah. Okay, now then. Thank you all so much for letting
You
me
have to
rant
wonder
and
if
rave for a
being on
full
vacation and
half hour.
cabin where there was only me to talk to and occasionally Miss Frisbee. Um,
We did have a field mouse roommate, which was very
yeah.
cute.
She
We
ate
we
a
agreed.
peanut butter Girl Scout cookie.
She ate a Tagalog. We or what do they call them now? But
Might be why the battle has gone on this long.
no. This I've got a full chat full of friends, and I want to talk to all of you, which we will continue doing. But we should also actually eventually maybe get into the game. Well, you had a frisbee to talk to. Is her name Ms. Brisby or Ms. No, Jeremy calls her Ms. Briz, but I think it's Ms. Brisby from Secret of Nim. But yeah, she's a little field mouse that I heard like crinkling in the middle of the night and got up and was like, oh no, what's broken into the cabin? It's a little field mouse just on
Yeah,
the
it's
table.
Miss Frisbee.
Miss Brisby, and she's adorable. Brisby for the movie because of Frisbee Core. Wow, the if the is that like Foucault's Boomerang for Disney? Actually, was Disney Secret of Nim?
No, Disney was not Secret of Nim.
It's Don Bluth, right?
It's Don Bluth, but it's one of Don Bluth's first things he did after he left Disney.
Got it. Okay.
Because he felt that Disney was not really servicing kids who had seen real trauma.
What do you know? Don Bluth thought that Disney was not serving children anymore. What a wild thing
those
to.
Were the kids who needed these kind of stories.
And you know, yeah, Bluth is I don't want to lionize anybody, but high hit rate, I think, of well needed storytelling.
And it is Miss Frisbee because that's the original.
Yes, that's what JJ was saying. That's Frisbee is the book, and then it became Brisbee for the movie because of Frisbee Corp.
Oh,
so
that
funny.
Makes sense, yeah.
Oh, hey, Bob, you love this. There were also around a now frozen lake. There were disc golf goals set up, which honestly I think would have been hilarious trying to do that slip and sliding on the ice, but that's neither here nor there. All right, now then. Right, before we get into the game. Right. I have an important, that's not the one. I have an important button to click on. There. Hooray, it works. We have content warnings. So I mentioned that tonight's game is in a similar genre to Prince of Persia. There's a lot of platforming. There's a lot of combat. This time there's going to be much, I think, more combat. And the combat is going to be more brutal. Was Frisbee? Oh yeah, Frisbee might have been Whammo. I'm trying to remember my old like red Frisbee from forever ago. I'm assuming Frisbee Corp was less of a literal name of the company and more of a like the corporation that produces the discs. At least that's how I read it. So yes, big warning for tonight: violence. Violence is going to be a thing that is happening, a lot, and I just wanted to let people know about that in advance. There is some gore, not like a heavy amount. This is not a horror game, but there is some gore. Specifically, there's a scene with eye stuff. I'll try to call it out. I think I remember it. I'll try to call it out when it starts and stops. For those who don't want to see such things, pun intended. There's an allusion to suicide, a character off screen who may or may not have killed themselves. That's going to come up at least once. There is a character who exhibits on-screen symptoms of illness that we find out later is terminal. Those are the big ones. I forgot to add in here. I'll add it for next time. Also, violence against animals. We're going to have to be doing a little bit of hunting. I don't remember. They do make us fight wolves specifically, which make very pained dog-like sounds. So I obviously want to give a heads up on that because it is uncomfortable. And that's what this list is for. It's for the things that are uncomfortable. This game has an entry on doesthedogdie.com, which I've linked in the CW tag there. Feel free to browse that. It has a much more detailed list, things that I haven't specifically mentioned here, as well as, in many cases, details on the particular scenes or the nature of the content being warned about. Trademark has changed hands a few times. Last I checked, Whammo still has it, and there are a small number of golf discs that are actually from Whammo. Huh, neat. I don't know that that's neat. It sounds neat to me. I'm glad to have that information. Whether the fact itself is neat is immaterial, but I'm glad that you have shared this info with us, and that I think is neat. You sharing knowledge, that neat. Whammo, yeah. All right. On that note, before I spend another hour, I'm worried that we're going to get to the first ad break before we get to like the first bit of gameplay. So let's at least try to beat the tutorial before the ads run. That's my new goal. It's how far I've fallen. On further investigation, maybe it's changed hands less than I thought. Neat. Again, the neatness being the knowledge, and that I'm going to stop explaining myself. Let's get into the game. Okay, so to do that, we go here.
A needle pulling thread.
Sew a needle pulling thread. I think I went from sew into to do that fast enough that I didn't hang on the word so much this time.
Mm-hmm.
But I appreciate you being quick on the trigger. Also, I'm over here now. Hi. There. Hopefully smaller me won't have the same weird head problem. That's a real sentence I just said. I just hang out and talk for 3 hours. That's fair. I mean, one of the really nice things about streaming, honestly, and not having to do it for like a large audience is that, yeah, it's honestly the game isn't immaterial. I like having the game, and I like showing some of them off. But I will say that the highlight of this is getting to hang out with y'all, and also Jasmine, who's now asleep next to me on the cushion. I need to set my cat cam up again. I took it down when we were doing the Need for Speed series because that's where Baston would be sitting. But now that Jasmine's back, I should get a little camera. Anyway, on that note, think I got everything configured? Don't need to worry about that.
No.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Good balance of difficulty. Combat has aim assist disabled. Enemies have normal health and damage. Sure. We're playing a Tomb Raider game. Let's take Tomb Raider. Thank you, Bob.
What makes someone reach beyond the boundaries of human experience to face the unknown? As children, we question the world around us. We learn, we accept, and gradually we lose our capacity for wonder. But some do not. The explorers, the seekers of truth. It is these pioneers who define the future of mankind.
How's the audio level? Is that okay? Is that too low?
The others, they're done. No amount of money's gonna get them through those mountains.
The lost city's up there, somewhere.
That's gonna be a hell of a climb.
I'm not turning back.
I know.
You should stay here with them.
Not a chance.
It's very appropriate coming back from a weekend where I was in an icy snowscape in the mountains to this.
You're almost there. Wait till you see this view, Lara. Take my hand.
Thanks. Look at that.
It's amazing. But the snow coming off those peaks is a bad sign.
Seems like a problem.
The trail leads up the mountain. We'll have a good view of the valley beyond from the summit.
All right. Let's take it easy here. This wind is crazy.
We just need to keep moving.
Just keep swimming.
Hey, even if we don't find anything up here, your dad would be proud.
I know, but I have a good feeling about this.
Everything's so pretty all the time.
Whoa! Shit!
You okay?
Lost my footing. I'm fine.
Whoop, whoop. Wait a minute.
Ah! Ah!
I hit a button. I hope it was the right one. Seems like it was the right one.
Lara! Are you alright?
Jonah!
Got it. Ease the
I'm
grippy.
here!
I'll climb down there and get you!
No! It's too dangerous! I can climb back up!
Are you sure?
Just stay put!
Yeah. Right, I'm sure there's an amount of money that would get them to go over the mountain. Just, you know, we may not have it. Okay. Yeah. Again, mechanically very similar to the game that we
I need
just
to jump
finished.
across!
Yeah, okay. Now grab my hand.
Ah!
Oh, good. At least that's not a death fall. That's good. That's a good tutorial. I think I jumped too soon.
Don't worry. I'll catch you.
There we go.
Got you.
Technically the same thing as last time, just, you know, waiting for the animation to
Shit,
finish.
Lara. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Are you okay?
Yeah. Come on.
Clinging from ledge to ledge under those conditions somehow broke emerges for me worse than the prince running short distance
Looks like we
along
gotta go
ceilings. I did like the ceiling scamper, even though it makes 0 sense.
If Jackie Chan can do it, so
If Jackie Chan can do it, so can he. Oh, right. I was going to give some backstory, but then I got distracted with 6, 7 other stories about other things. Right. Hi. Welcome to Tomb Raider. So I'm almost certain I talked about this game a bunch when I streamed the Legend trilogy. That's not relevant. Don't worry. There's not going to be a quiz at the end. So Rise of the Tomb Raider is the middle entry in the currently newest trilogy. They've announced that they're going to be, I think there's a new game starting in 2028 that's kicking off a new series. I don't know if it'll be a trilogy or whatever.
of course, if there was going to be a quiz at the end, that's exactly what you'd say.
No,
To make sure. It's
I
not a quiz.
would never. I don't believe in pop quizzes. Anyway, that's a rant we don't have time for. So there's the original series, which I think ended with Angel of Darkness, and then there's the Legend trilogy, which it was kind of a soft reboot, and then there's the I think a lot of people are calling it the Survival trilogy or Survivor trilogy, pardon me, which starts in Tomb Raider 2013, which is just called Tomb Raider, but is a reboot of Laura's like origin story, a more grounded attempt as opposed to the cartoon character that she is in every other iteration. And then Rise is the middle one, and then Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Anyway, Rise is the good one. I don't have time to talk about all the problems with the first in this trilogy, the just Tomb Raider 2013. Is still a good game in a lot of ways. Has some, but it's still a good game in a lot of ways. And then Rise, I think, is the creme de la creme. And then Shadow of the Tomb Raider is bad from a narrative, from a world building, from a surprising amount of racism. There's a lot of things wrong with Shadow of the Tomb Raider, mostly that last one. Sorting Rise, which is one of my favorites, and it was because Tomb Raider 2013 was the first Tomb Raider I ever played. This was the second one, and it really set a high bar for the series, which is a shame. Because not many other games, I think, have gotten the Legend trilogy as a whole. I think is very solid and is the best complete story pocket. But as a standalone game, I think Rise is the best Tomb Raider at the moment, and I'm very excited to see what stuff comes up next. So, are we supposed to know who this guy is? In the start of the Survivor series, Laura and the research team that she's working with, she's not an adventurer, she's not a gun shooter, she's just a grad student who may or may not have a major crush on her co-grad student Sam. That's a story and a discourse we don't have time for, literally, not even joking ways, but just genuinely don't. Anyway, Jonah is another member of the team working with this group. They get shipwrecked on an island called Yamatai, near Japan.
I don't know.
There's
I think they're a little bit racked by the end of it.
Racks were involved. It's not important. Most of the expedition either gets killed or betrays them, or is too queer and gets shoved in a narrative closet for a while. Again, we don't have time for that rant. I'm sorry. The only member of the team who really goes on and continues working with Laura in the Survivor series is Jonah. Everybody else is either dead, effed off, or again shoved in a closet because that's too gay apparently for Square Enix. But anyway,
A closet is better than a fridge.
that's true. Sam's still alive, and as I understand it, she shows up in the comics and gets a little bit more narrative stuff. But it's still annoying. Anyway, but that's why. So that's who Jonah is. Jonah is a member of that expedition, and he's the only one who's stuck by Laura after everything else sort of exploded. And as for why Laura's here, we don't know yet, but this game will actually explain that. All right, now you're all caught up.
Bad. If the weather turns, we can hole up in this cave. Do you really think we'll find this lost city?
I know this is a long shot, but that old tracker said he saw ruins up in these mountains.
Well, I guess if I was gonna hide a lost city, this might be the kind of godforsaken place I'd do it.
I mean, if it stays this cold all around, at least you know it's preserved.
I just hope Trinity hasn't beaten us to it.
Storm's getting closer. We have a couple hours at most.
I can't remember if we already
Should be
know who
enough time.
Trinity are.
We're
I'll get
almost
into it in a
to the
second.
top.
So Trinity are the evil organization. I think we ran into them on Yamatai.
What do you think?
We're close to something, Jonah. I can feel it. Just this last stretch to the top.
All right. Let's see what's up there.
I feel like all of that hair is just gonna snap off. To be fair, racism is exactly what I would expect upon first hearing the name Tomb Raider, and for most of the series run, you would unfortunately be
Okay.
correct.
Looks like we climb from here.
The Legend trilogy was kind of a standout.
Right. You ready?
Let's do it.
Alright, so far so good. That was some fun wiggle. 2K for Square Enix. Does that include Creative Business Unit 3? As much as I love CBU 3,
Let's take it slow and steady. Just stay with me.
it took them way too long. I don't even think this is on them. I think whoop,
Look out!
Oh,
to get to
shit.
like the Eden Rates level
That was
of
close.
like nodding at gay. Again, I think that's more of a administrative thing. It usually is. But yeah, the bosses at Square were not happy that apparently having Laura save a girl that she was close to, who she'd spent the entire thing talking about
Oh no.
whoop,
No, no, no. Jonah.
how important Sam was to her, and how she wasn't leaving without her.
I'm gonna dig in.
And then when she rescues her, literally a rainbow breaks over them. Was apparently a little bit too much.
Holy shit! I don't think I can make that jump.
Stay there.
I haven't finished the Eden Raids.
I'll
Oh,
let my light see the top.
spoilers?
All right, I'll give you some slack.
It's fine. It's not that big of a spoiler.
Almost there, Laura. You got it.
That's pretty. Yep. This is probably fine. Only thing worse than a snowstorm is a lightning snowstorm.
Jonah, we made it.
finish climbing up and then... Yep.
Oh god.
Lara!
Yep. See, this is why I said. Ow, ow. Ow. Sorry. Apparently loud noises.
I got you! Lara! Can you hear me?
Mop.
Yeah.
It's fine. Her knees are embedded in the wall.
Oh, fuck!
Can we swing?
There.
We swing.
Over there. Quick. Swing me to the other side.
Okay, here goes.
Right, exactly. The queerness in 14 is mostly the player base. Canonically, there's not that much of it in story 7. Rude. That's so rude.
Lara! I can't
Come on.
hold you! The rope is slipping!
Come on, one more. Okay. Yeah, putting the tinnitus in the soundtrack, I'd forgotten about, and I apologize, because that's bad. Whoop!
Oh shit! Move, goddammit!
Time to
Go
run.
back, Jonah. Get to shelter.
Time to run. Fine. Hope they're not gonna help. Ooh, a plane. Oh no, deep snow. Uh-huh. Oh, you made a platform for us. Thank you. Whee! Yahoo! Oh dear. Oh boy. Alright. Fine. Probably fine. See? It's fine. Okay. It's not as fine as I thought. Now it's fine. Whoops. Whoops. Whoop. Oh. Whee! See? It's the same game, really. Good checkpoint. Over more this time. Now do it. Whoop. Oh no, the frame rate. Cue my Melison's Chippendale Dancer Glam with the title Man Maker. Incredible. We went so far down the mountain, it's raining now.
It is the greatest cruelty of life that we're all too swiftly taken from it. We age, we decay, we die. But what do we leave behind? Bones? Dust? What of the soul? Does it endure beyond our earthly existence?
Rasputin? Holy
I
Grail?
believe it does. A truth lies at the heart of many myths and stories. A truth not of science,
Joan of Arc?
but something more profound. The key to unlocking everlasting life. I may have found the next piece to the puzzle, but I'm not alone in this search.
In a Resident
They're
Evil game, this would all be relevant later.
watching my every step. I know them by name now. Trinity. An ancient, violent sect with designs on controlling the future of humanity.
Trinity, the legally distinct
Must
Templars.
proceed carefully for the sake of my family. If anything were to ever happen to Lara or Anna, I could never forgive myself.
Yeah, Rasputin next to Joan of Arc. I guess if the study is specifically about death, then they both have somewhat supernatural deaths from a poetic point of view. General purpose weapon, works in all climates. Nice boots.
It's me. Hannah! Oh, God. I'm so sorry. What are you doing here?
I saw the gutter press was attacking you again. I thought you could use some company.
More lies. Were you followed?
Followed? Of course not. What's going on?
I think I found the tomb.
Oh, you can't be serious.
The myth of the prophet is real. Dad was right.
Lara, your father was unwell.
No.
I know she's a
he was
Croft, but
close
this
to
is a huge
great
studio
discovery,
apartment.
Tangible evidence of the immortal soul.
I loved Richard. I would have married him if he'd asked. But he was a broken man. I don't want to see you end up like him.
But Anna, he was right. It was everyone else who was
Bless you,
wrong.
Anna.
The tomb's in Syria.
Syria? Oh God, Laura, no. This is madness.
What's so mad about Syria?
Get your life sorted. Go home to the manor.
You know I can't go back there.
Go home to the manor. Put your
But
butler
the
in the fridge.
succession
It'll cheer you
ruined
up.
Your father.
I saw something. Something I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
It's all fairy tales. Nonsense. Don't go down this road. You know where it leads.
It's really Joda coded here.
It's
You're not
the
wrong.
only thing that makes sense to me now. I'm going to find the prophet's tomb, Anna.
And so our adventure begins. 15 minutes ago in the snow. Scorpion. Note to self, add bug warning. I think that's the last bug we'll see. Because we spend most of the rest of this trip
Zone now. We better be sure about this.
in the snow,
We're close.
where there are fewer bugs.
There should be an oasis in the canyon just ahead.
You're wasting your time. There's nothing out here.
Just keep driving, please.
It's your money.
Hello? Why?
Something isn't right.
Oh, that's just local militia.
That's local militia?
You told someone, didn't you?
They paid better than you.
You bastard!
They didn't pay well enough to let you out of the Jeep first.
Shit! They weren't supposed to shoot at us!
Get us out of here!
Shit! No, no, no!
Wolverine! Oh, well. R.I.P. that guy. Oh, good. You have arrived. Speed limit enforced by aircraft? You know, we were just driving through Virginia. Whoop. Always with the explosions. Whoop. Her shoulder must just be, like, permanently dislocated at this point. Because that happens so often.
No turning back. It has to be here.
Well, on that note, let's go to our first break. Make a legal U-turn. Yeah, that just immediately stopped me dead. The make a legal versus make illegal U-turn. I'm sure that probably still happens. I remember it being stuff like that being much more common in the early days. I'm worried that we're headed back there with all of Google's self-data pollution thing. We don't have time for that rant. But like, yeah, at some point I'm fully expecting to be on a highway and be told to turn left, like across or off a cliff, something like that. Hasn't happened in a while, thankfully. On that note, which is a terrible note, but it's the note we're gonna go on. Hey, actually, no. On that note, capitalism sucks. We're gonna run some ads. We're gonna run some ads to condense the ads. We're not actually, because removing pre-rolls isn't actually reducing the overall numbers of ads. It's just putting them all in one place so that we can all hopefully avoid them. So stand up, stretch, grab a drink, do whatever you need to do to take care of you, and we'll be back with more of this in just a few minutes. See you then. And we're back. Pardon, I had a big gulp of soda during the break, and now I'm all irpy. Alright. Let's go to Syria. As we enjoy apparently a minor concussion. Is there such thing as a minor concussion? It really just sort of starts at concussion.
There was something in Dad's research about this.
It was said the Prophet's tomb was hidden in the cliffs above one of the forgotten cities. Legend speaks of an oasis where the Prophet was laid to rest.
Are we near Persia? That's a good point. We can check in with the prince, see how he and Elika are doing after the whole end of the world thing. Ow. Just everything she does look like it hurts.
Something's here.
Could this really be it?
There's concussions you live through and concussions you don't, so I presume the ones you live through are minor. Good point. Everything's relative. Glow stick. Love a glow stick. Ooh, sparkly.
Incredible.
Time to do some proper tomb raiding.
Some kind of marker.
Step 1, find a tomb.
I can't quite make out the translation.
Step 2,
word.
recruit 7 other players.
Prophet. This is it. Dad was right.
Explore.
Seems to be a map of some sort, but I can't quite read the words.
Advance Laura's Greek translation skill to level 1. Okay, got it. Oh, we need to learn a language inside one cave. You know, normal stuff.
Okay, he's shown here performing healing miracles. Dad's notes mention this.
Right. I vaguely remember the, like, linguistic level up mechanic.
These are the miracles of the Prophet of Constantinople, unjustly murdered by order of Trinity.
That's so many weapons. Is that an actual proper Bronze Age helmet? I don't see those very often.
It's the Prophet. Speaking with a foreign army, he convinced them to lay down their weapons.
Now we can translate the thing.
My Greek is still a little rusty, but it's pointing to something hidden nearby.
Map for map. Ooh. Nah, come here, come here.
I'll mark down the locations.
We're gonna use that axe for everything. Oh yeah, what's the... is it... There we go. Whoa. We have a senses button.
He led his followers through the desert to the oasis.
I mean, there's a very particular art style and imagery going on here. They know what they're invoking. Breakable walls.
A secret entrance.
Bleh. Keep forgetting that that's camera relative and not player relative. Ooh. Okay.
It's amazing. If only Dad could have seen this.
I feel like there's a temple we visit that looks like a dead ringer for this in Legend. But I might be misremembering. Bleh. Whee. It's funny to me that the graphics are obviously more
Oh no. They're already here.
advanced in this
Got
one
to
than they
get
were in Prince of
inside.
Persia, but the animations actually seem a little more jarring. Ooh. And they did. Oh, there we go. Okay. Either some very advanced bees, or someone has done some work here for, like, plumbing. Or at least drainage. Which is sort of like plumbing. There we go. I do like that this game does the Horizon Zero Dawn thing of sometimes if a
The
ledge is
Order
near
of
enough,
Trinity pursued the Prophet.
you can just point
and
towards
his
it instead of having to
people
jump all the time.
relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
Just as a... How do I... There's gotta be a let go button, right? Nope. Nope. Aha! Found it. Nothing? Nothing, tra-la-la? Had to check.
A way through.
It's my hole, it was made for me. I think this is the first game I played that made just egregious use of the squeeze scene transition. So many scorpions. Well, this is the worst thing ever, I'm sorry. It's not the scorpion's fault, they just live here. F. God. F is our melee.
There was a battle here. Armed soldiers against religious pilgrims.
It's
The
like
Order of Trinity.
you got a dude center frame who's just impaled and like hanging up on a spear. There was a battle here. Yes, correct. Since they're making a labyrinth set for Magic the Gathering, I'm wondering if they'll make a nothing tra-la-la card. I hope so. I have opinions on Universes Beyond, particularly them being standard legal. Like so many things tonight, we don't have time for that. But maybe someday I'll just have a stream that's just me ranting about all the stuff I promised I would and then didn't. Two hobbits lay here, their hands bound. I think there was... I don't think it was a set. I think there was a secret layer crossover with Tomb Raider and Magic. But it's been a bit.
The Prophet, slain by the Order of Trinity.
Probably fine. Ooh, that's glowing. Why are you glowing? Him. Get it.
My son, the Order of Trinity has received word that the Prophet's followers are building a great tomb at an oasis outside Borea. But more upsetting, while we thought they were building the tomb for their Prophet, Trinity now believes he still lives. We have learned he is preaching his heresy among the local citizens, drawing more to him daily with his tales of how he conquered death. He is a liar and a heretic, claiming miracles that come only from the divine. You swore he was dead. Have you failed us?
So first of all, I love that the journals are narrated. And I also love that there's a little pause button. So if you need to stop it. That's very good. That's good design.
Oh.
So many skeletons. Just make sure we didn't miss anything here. Boom. Oh, we did. See, that's why we checked. Alms. Alright. We're robbing someone's gift to the divine. It's fine. Neither they nor God need it. Well, it's a pretty good tomb. Where did their hands bound to? Just off on their own little adventure. What? Uh-huh.
Damn it. That was too close.
So, traps. Now we're going to have traps. Uh-huh. Totally
blasting
fine.
their way in.
Whoop! Oh, hang on. We probably have to break this open. Raise the water levels. For our new raft.
Let's hope this works.
Yep. Maybe not. Here. Please, help. Help, please. Is it a different button? Yeah, no, I see that. Oh, do I need to do another round of smashing? Perhaps, perchance? I can't tell if I'm able to mantle this and I'm just hitting the wrong button. You know what? We have a thing for this. It's called controls. Button hits are on. Key binding. There we go. Forward. Drop or dodge. Interact. Apparently that's not it. Oh, we heal with V. Interesting. That's good to know now. Go away. Probably fine. Oh! Someone's here to give us a hand. Alright, so if it's not... Oh, it's the... Oh, got it. We jump at it to climb it. I was doing the interact button. There we... Okay, got it. That actually makes a lot of sense. Using it as a generic up button. Weep. I feel like I see a thing. Yep, I did in fact see a thing. Thank you, slow-mo. Yeah. We mesh. Fine. Listen, what matters is we still have our glow stick. Fog door. It was literally a fog door.
Stunning. We made it, Dad.
I mean, it's very pretty. What does it do? Let's see. Is this... Do I have an underwater dive yet? No. Okay. Wong.
Got to find a way to get up higher.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Maybe I can raise the water.
Oh. Listen, I do love a good objective marker. Particularly one that lets you choose when to activate it. Bogdor was a man. Maybe he was a dragon. Okay, got it. I can see where they're going with this. Around. Do we think we can make that? Let's try now. Apparently, yes. Oh, do I? You broke my platform. It's fine. I don't need it anymore. Oh, what's over? Well, sorry. Shoot down the golden incense burners. That seems bad. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I like to collect the thing, but still. What did they ever do to you? Round. Suspicious. Okay, I love that we can pre-shoot that out, actually. That's pretty great. Ooh, speaking of. Okay.
That's it. We're almost through.
Uh-huh.
Is that the final jar?
Damn, they're almost inside.
Well, there's a thing over here. Next to all the hands.
My lord, what you say is impossible. I myself drove a spear into the prophet's heart. I saw him die. Doubtless his people have propped another man up in the slain prophet's robe to continue his lies.
I am the Dread Pirate Roberts.
They are broken, discredited, and exiled. We will head south and put the rest of his people to the sword. But the prophet is dead. This, I swear.
You can't swear. This is a children's program. They shouldn't have given me a collectibles thing this early. That was a mistake. Good news is there are only 2 to go. Bad news is there are only 2 to go, which makes it really hard to find. Make sure I haven't missed any down low. Like, don't get me wrong, there's important plot stuff about to be happening, but also collectibles. As someone who played video games in the 90s, I can't not shoot the collectible. It's in my DNA. Nice lens flare. This seems like a trap. I'm just... Environmental storytelling. That's the wrong button. Although that's nice. Have, where are you guys? Coin caches. We don't need those right now. Looking for this button. Okay. Aha! Alright. Because that looks like a plate. Okay, that's neat. I like that we can appreciate anything. I could phrase that better. But I mean, like, I like that we can activate traps by hitting plates with bullet. That's a nice option to have. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, obviously you. Oop, stuff. Ah, stuff.
Got to raise the water.
My lord, I ride at the head
Hey,
of
Al.
a small army of the faithful, armed and ready. And I have good news. We have located the tomb of the prophet. We were attacked by madmen upon the road, wearing the prophet's livery, but they were easily bested. We allowed one to flee, and followed him back to the oasis. Whether the prophet escaped death, or whether another now wears his mantle, it does not matter. All will perish inside, and it will become a tomb at last.
Capital T tomb.
That wall is weak. I should be able to break through.
Seems judgmental, but alright. Just taking a moment to... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop! I was hoping I would be fast enough to get to the other side, but apparently no. Whee! Okay, that's kind of fun. now that we know what's coming, I like. There we go. Alright. Fair enough. So many stabbed. Boy. Love boy. There aren't so much puzzles as there are kind of games of spot the interactable. There might be puzzles later. I don't remember. It's been too long. But whee! Why? Oh, yeah. Why? Oh, here? Maybe that. Strange why. Once the water drains enough, can I move you? Doesn't seem like I can move you. I can move you with the water, but not on your... Okay. Okay, so then... the goal here... Oh, I see. Got it. Okay. Yep. Oh. And from up here, I can hold it open without the water knocking me over. Well, it takes longer for the water to knock me over. There we go. Fine. We can break a few bones. We have plenty. I said that as a joke, but it's just sort of how humans work for the most part.
Empty. No. No. What did I miss?
Girl, you were literally reading the things about the prophet getting up and walking. We should have come in that way. No, it's a Call of Duty, lobby. Yeah, that almost was a good joke. Not all bones are created equal. Fair point. Some of them are special.
The Prophet's tomb. After all this time.
And the artifact?
Inside, God willing.
Really? Stigmata?
Open it. Carefully. It could be extremely dangerous.
This is like that part in the Mummy where they all activate the salt trap.
Who the hell are you?
You're a smart woman.
My only gripe is she should
I
have two
suspect
pistols.
you already know.
Trinity.
I mean, it's literally...
Where is the artifact?
Are you guys a secret organization or what?
Talking about.
Don't play games with me. You led us to this place.
Look, it was empty when I got here. There was no body and definitely no artifact.
How is her makeup holding up under all this? It's very impressive. I wonder what brand it is. She's a Croft. She can afford it. Ha! Buddy, you gotta secure that.
Get down!
Well, RIP that guy. Whoop. Time to run. Close enough. Never mind. Save the bullets. Whoop. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Whoop. Okay, worry about it a little bit. Have kind of gone backwards.
Move, Garrett, move!
Sounds like they're having a good time. What's the plan with setting the charges? Probably to cover their escape. Whoop. Gotta have a slow-mo jump.
What's this?
I mean, it looks like a cross. Hey, speaking of Croft. It's in Surrey? Interesting choice. I know you have better lighting options than one lamp on the floor.
Jonah!
Lara,
There's so much I need to tell you. I don't...
did you find the Prophet's tomb?
Yes, but I was followed.
What? By who?
They call themselves Trinity. They tried to kill me.
Well,
She's English. She doesn't know about Christianity.
You're starting to scare me.
You're right. I'm
The
sorry.
tomb was
That's you're
empty,
fair.
But I think they were looking for the divine source.
I say AFK for
artifact
whatever
your father
Prophet
was
says.
after?
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not an
There's more.
archaeologist.
I found this symbol in the tomb. I knew I'd seen it before. It was driving me insane. That's when it hit me. I saw it here, in one of Dad's books. Listen to this. The lost city of Kitesh, said to have disappeared in Siberia sometime in the 12th century. Legend says that on the eve of the invasion by the Mongol horde, it sunk beneath a lake.
What does this have to do with the Prophet's artifact?
She dropped the U out of her name because she
Symbol.
thought it might confuse Americans. I did find, or I did learn recently that
If the divine source
In-
is hidden
in
in the
England,
ruins of Kitesh,
like,
waiting to
Lara
be found,
and
then
Laura
I have to go.
has more of a
Siberia?
like distinction,
Are you
whereas in
kidding me?
America it's we usually put the
If
law
this thing
into it.
could really unlock the secret of immortality, it would change everything. Sickness, suffering, death, gone.
Are you listening to yourself?
Jonah, we've been through so much together. You know there's more out there. This could be real.
I don't care if it's real. I've lost too many friends. I don't want to lose you too.
Dad never made the connection to Kitesh. He gave up everything for this.
Including you. Stop blaming yourself for what happened. He made his own bed.
I can't give up on him. Not now. It's all I have.
No, it isn't! If you stayed still for 5 minutes, maybe you'd see that.
So there's a reason that Jonah's the only one who stayed.
Damn it!
This version of Lara is not super easy to be around, particularly if you actually care about her as a person. Also, her hair does that sometimes, and it just, it's a danger. It's a danger to herself and others. Did he make his own bed or dig his own grave? First one, then the other. Ow! Alright, take him again. Freaking pro wrestling drop? Really? Lara's hair does that because women are so hard to animate.
Holy
God damn it. No, the book.
Stop! Drop the book!
You can't stop us!
I mean, clearly not. What floor are they on?
What are we gonna do?
I led them to it, Jonah. If the divine source is real, we've got to find it first.
Siberia it is, then.
That's where we came in. If someone is strangling you like that, gouge out his eyes. Fun fact. No, it's not a fun fact. There's nothing fun about this fact. In the first in the Survivor trilogy, in the just Tomb Raider 2013 game, there is a genuinely very harrowing scene where Laura is similarly restrained. And spoilers, I guess, for the first hour of the game, shoots a dude in the head, and you get a long, lingering look at what remains of that head afterwards.
Jonah!
And it might be why she doesn't do that anymore.
If you can hear me, go back. Please don't try to find me. I need to do this alone.
What, freeze to death? That is usually best done alone, I guess. Let's make fire.
To find shelter.
It's amazing how far Siberia moves if you just take off the S. Right, the Iceland to Ireland pipeline, exactly.
Keep moving.
This is Kansas. This is not Arkansas.
Come on.
America explained.
You can do this. Move.
First game fetishizes death, especially Laura's. You're not wrong.
An old camp.
It has other issues, but that's pretty high on the list, honestly.
Okay. Got to start a fire.
Right. First, stick. Time not important, only stick important. Wood.
Okay. This might work. Not enough to last the night. Need to gather more. Dry enough to burn. I hope. Fresh kill. No meat, but...
Hello, wolves.
Back to camp.
Right, we have skills. There's an upgrade tree. Worthy of note, I don't think I've played this game since 2017, so I may have forgotten. What do you mean by no meat? That carcass is meaty as foretold. It's also, I don't want to get into the details, nor do I want the game to get into the details, but how she effectively got leather with a climbing axe off of a frozen deer is a question better left unanswered.
Men are scouring the ruins of the mountains. If the artifact is here, we'll find it.
And what of the remnant?
They continue to resist us, but we'll have the situation in hand soon enough.
Good. Trinity has faith in you.
Trinity.
We have made a bow.
Going to need a stronger bow.
Turning skin into leather
I
is a
wish this
complicated
paint
and disgusting
wasn't so
process that she probably
familiar.
doesn't have the tools for.
Like looking
Yeah,
an
it's
old
also not a
enemy
great
in the eye.
environment
It
for it.
wants to take me down. It wants me to just lie down and die. But I won't. I can't. There's something here. There must be, or Trinity wouldn't be in this snowy hell. I just hope that Jonah is okay. that he found a way back. I just couldn't risk having him with me. Not again. The pain of losing him, that would be too much to bear. This is my path, and mine alone.
So I appreciate that every time we discover a new campfire, which is where you can like upgrade skills, change out outfits, and a couple other things, save possibly. No, I think it auto saves. But every time we go to a new campfire, we get sort of Lara's internal monologue, which is neat. She has Hideo Kojima for help with training it. Nice, good. Change Lara's attire to best suit her adventure. Multiple outfits are available and are unlocked by progressing through the game and completing certain missions. Some outfits give gameplay benefits when worn. Such outfits at switch outfits at base camp, yada yada. Okay. But first, it's not the worst draw speed. Damage. Thank you, I would like that. We need cloth and leather. Okay. That's for grip wrap. Grip wrap. And a wrapped string. 5 cloth. And we can't even get these until we have other upgrades. Cloth and leather lets us upgrade our climbing axe. Improves one-handed grip, allowing for dual-wielding melee attack combos that knock down even armored enemies. That sounds great. We should do that. Honed edge. Slide further into gaps, improving leverage for increasing prize speed. Alright. Weapon switching. Multiple weapons of the same type using the weapons menu. Each weapon has a unique stat and upgrades that provide distinct combat feel. Sure. Okay. How's Jonah going to feel if you don't come back? Not great. In fact, I think he's already pretty pissed. Alright, so that's what we started with. And then we got... very similar jacket. We'll blend in the snow here better, probably. She will freeze to death. I think that's her outfit from the 2013 game. And then that's her city attire. Let's go with the whiteout jacket. It doesn't actually give a camo benefit like in Metal Gear Solid 3, but it's still, you know, it's something. Okay, we have our 3 skill trees. I did mention this is the Survivor Trilogy. Feels like we should start there. Plus, it has all the crafting stuff, which I vaguely recall crafting stuff is another way to gain XP, so if you go down this road first, you'll end up with more points to spend on other stuff overall. Faster crafting of throwable objects when on the run. Enemies killed or knocked out from crafted handheld objects yield more XP. Well, that sounds lovely. Craft explosive bombs from red gas cans and deadly proximity mines from enemy radios. Hello. Well, this is a pretty nice 1-2 combo. Land safely without damage. Oh, there is fall damage. That's good to know. Land safely without damage from substantial heights. Press crouch when you roll. Earn bonus XP from survival caches, documents, relics, and challenges. So, everything but combat. Alright. Find challenge objects more easily using the BWOM senses. Alright, okay. These are all pretty good. Radios both have lithium batteries. They're made by Samsung. Gain a chance at recovering arrows. That's very good. Increase steady aim time. Amount of ammunition looted from enemy corpses. Animals glow. Larger animals have footprints and blood trails. I don't want to specialize in hunter, honestly. Take less damage from enemy gunfire. That's pretty great. Cumulative with the Heart of Stone skill. Fine, that's somewhere else. Take less damage from explosions and fire. If we're going to go into the craft our own explosions tree, we should probably also take this. Ooh, incapacitate unarmored enemies while dodging with a well-timed press of the F button. Okay, so we have a dodge counter, but only for unarmored enemies. Okay. Enemies killed while in stealth will be automatically looted for resources. That's so nice. We could go stealth assassin. Yeah, stealth assassin. There we go. Okay, so the bad news is we have a lot of good choices here. Let's actually start with the thing I said. which is getting more XP in hopes that... What was this one? Avid Learner. Go with the getting more XP one, because we're going to want a lot of these. Alright. Oh, we do fast travel, that's right. It's not Dark Souls 1. Weapon skills, we have an inventory. Great. Alright. Neat. Take a moment to see if we can manual save. We can. New documents unlocked. Where? Oops, how? There. My father's journals. He mentions my mother. He rarely talked about her, but it seems he did all this for her. And there's all this stuff that we found. Okay. So we pull out light automatically, which is occasionally awkward. But I think the game knows when there's danger nearby and will auto-stealth us, I hope. Right, we can gather wood. Is that a circle? It's a circle. We just did a circle. Great, good circle. Wood. The early game is definitely going to have some amount of me just hitting the button to see what's out there to be found. Hey, where are you? Oh, you're a nest. You're a very rolly nest. Well, we got some feathers. Oh, we can craft arrows. Okay. What's our craft button? That's healing. T? Y? Boost? Maybe we can only... Well, no, it wouldn't make sense that we could only craft at the thing. Survival cache. Alright, figure out what that does. First, I need to find out what the crafting menu looks like. Key bindings. Nudge, survival instincts, melee... Slight bow, shoulder swap. Pause menu, map. Alright. No idea. Ham. Please. Gimme. Sorry, mouse got bumped and it went all over the place. So from here I can go to this, go to this, and go to this. Neat. Got it. Beginning to recognize the mark of the stuff that is interactable.
For a year I have ridden with an army of Mongols, as envoy from the Order of Trinity. The Khan is a great warlord, despite his heathen ways. Under my influence,
Thank you, JJ.
I have helped them topple nations, burn cities, and kill princes, all in search of the Prophet. Our slaughter of the Rus was not in vain, for among the spoils we at last found the map. And now, this very morning, after a season in the mountains, we saw buildings rising from a green valley surrounded by ice. We have found Kitezh. I tell the Khan of the riches that will be his, and that alone drives him on. But the real victory will be for God, when we purge the Prophet's lies from the earth, and at last, the divine source will be ours.
That sounds bad. But for whomst? Benui. Ooh, sparkling. Here. But first,
These ruins here. Mongolian.
What does God need with a starship? Ooh, wait. Thing? A thing. Mushroom? Mushroom, mushroom. Okay. So left first. Oh, hi. Sorry. This your cave?
I have learned all I can from the carnage inside the Prophet's tomb. My brothers were slain, to the last man, sometime within the last few days. The false Prophet's followers died here by the hundreds, but in the end, they were victorious. I have sealed the tomb as best I can, and told the men of the nearby village that the Prophet is at last dead. I left them with the subtle threat that this place should remain hidden. I do not know if the Prophet survived, but I will follow their trail. No one escapes the Order of Trinity.
And they want this dude dead. They want this dude dead real, real bad. Get some... Ooh, Magnezite. This and some Vespine gas, and we're off to the races. Alright. I won't cry if you shoot the pretend Benui. I appreciate that, but I also think we don't have that much need for... I assume it would be leather? At the moment. Luckily, someone left a whole bunch of these supply caches. Like this one.
A crown.
Hello?
From one of the princes of Kiev. How did it come to be all the way out here?
Well, there's this break.
Someone was wearing it when they were killed.
I get you every time. Oh, and we understand Mongolian better. Yeah.
Trinity. They're here.
Time to hide. It's not the hide button.
Do you copy?
Oh shit. What the hell was that?
I mean, I'm gonna guess a bear. Or maybe just a problem solving itself. Bird? There you go. Trying to make sure we don't just cruelly half kill a deer. Just cackled and scared the dogs. That bear is the MVP, honestly. I think you're supposed to shoot deer in the heart, not the head. You're probably right. I think video game wise, this one you always have to shoot them twice.
Most of the writing is in praise of a military victory, but it looks like they left something nearby.
Oh. Ooh. That's handy. Okay, so reading that tells us where the collectibles are. Neat. Let's go help Brother Bear. Did I say help Brother Bear? Brother Bear is probably fine. Game really wants us to climb trees. Snow slows down movement and inhibits some actions. It does do that.
Survey team, this is Overwatch. Please respond. Survey team, please respond.
Okay, looks clear.
Interference on that last transmission.
Yeah? Wonder
We lost
what
contact
happened.
with a survey team on the southern ridge.
Bear. Bear. Run. deep snow. Whoop. That is not going to stop a bear. That might stop a bear. At least discourage it. That was the time on Sprockets when we mash. What button was that supposed to be? Bears do tend to interfere with transmission. Oh, is that F maybe? It just shows like a timer, but not here's what to do. I feel like this is one of those things where you're using a controller. Okay, it is F, but it's just... Okay. Needs to be clear. It's fine. Oh, at the bottom of the screen it did say pay F. Okay. That's a bad place to put it when the circle is there. There it is. Whee! Well, now we and the bear are both fucked up. Thank you for pointing that out, though. I'll look there in the future because I'm sure we'll get more of those, and they may not always be melee. Baby Lara.
Lara, refusing to use the door again, I see.
But it's faster this way, Dad.
Come here, you little monkey.
Are you going on another adventure?
Yes, my greatest one yet.
Well, I've decided that I should be your assistant.
Oh, have you? Well, there's no one I'd rather have by my side. But this business, it's too dangerous. Lara, listen to me. Someday, you're going to make such a mark on this world. You're going to make me so proud.
But maybe don't stare into the sun so much. Bad for you. Oh, we're gonna get the healing tutorial, hey? Hence why all the blood.
Got to bind this wound.
Go towards the columns of
Those
light.
leaves should stem the bleeding. Need some kind of bandage.
Yep. That's a whole complex?
Abandoned Cold War installation. What the hell is Trinity doing down
I don't know,
there?
it seems pretty simple to me. Somebody's good.
Good enough.
Alright, and we have one left over.
More Mongol ruins. It looks like the path goes all the way through. Got to get past that bear.
I know this because I played Tomb Raider 1997. Alright, so if we do... Double back. So we go to the room we haven't been to yet. Yep. We head bearward. Me booting up Grinder.
Those mushrooms. They're death caps. I should be able to make a poison.
That's a lie. I've never used the apps before. I was lucky enough to be old. There. Are we already climbing on that broken arm? Yes. Ooh. Aren't death caps a pretty nasty way to die? Yes. Although, to be fair, the application method that Lara has in mind, I don't actually know if it would affect the nature of the death. I assume it would still be bad. But, like, it might be a different kind of bad. No. Probably stop by our campsite while we're here. Oh, this is the cave we went in earlier. go to the place we've been to before. Okay. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Oh, we need cloth. Okay. What drops cloth? Boxes. Boxes drop cloth. Not as in the boxes themselves, but like in containers is usually what we'll find. Cloth and leather. Recently saw a video on destroying angels, which basically work like radiation poisoning by preventing your DNA from replicating. Horrifying. Deer just goes back to eating after getting shot. I didn't let it finish the animation. What it actually doing is standing up and attempting to limp away. Which is unpleasant to look at. But perfectly understandable on the deer's part. I'm gonna head back to our campfire, which is miraculously still burning, even though that defies all reason. But then, so does everything else in this game. And, wait, what was that? Mushrooms! They come in trees now. They always come in trees. Alright, I'm gonna pause here and run our second set of ads to knock out pre-rolls for hopefully the remainder of the stream. And so yeah, in a few minutes, we'll be back with the conclusion of tonight's episode of Rise of the Tomb Raider. See y'all in a few. Let's go find some cloth. Which is... So documents. There you go, find cloth, okay. Does it tell me where cloth? Yes, it does. Love a good, what's the word? Objective marker. Just technically 2 words. I only have 2 arrows left. I probably should do something about that. Once I figure out how to craft arrows. Is there? Yeah, if I do. Nope. Don't know how to craft them yet. I guess if we're learning how to craft, like poison arrows, maybe they'll also teach us how to do the regular style. Eh? Eh? Oh, here. I was right. They come in boxes.
Might be able to make something with all this. Should head back to camp and try.
What would that do? Right back where we were a second ago. All these hills look the same. Okay. Inventory. Oh! Ah! Oh, ammunition. Got it. Okay. Silent arrows. Isn't that just a normal arrow? Alright, we'll do that in a second. Oh, that's handy. Alright. There we go. We have made... Oh, we have upgrades available? Oh, great axe. Yes. We get a stronger axe for combo. Skill point available. So I was going to do arrow retrieval, but now that I know how to craft arrows, maybe we don't need this as much. What else we got? Explosives! What's the one that lets us... Yeah, from enemy radios? Yeah. Let's make firebomb.
Need to rest.
Death caps are a terrible combat poison because symptoms don't appear for hours and it takes a week or 2 to kill.
No, you listen to me. This discovery is too important.
Is that only when ingested, or is that also if it like gets stabbed at you?
Don't you dare threaten me. After everything I've done? Hello? Hello?
Dad, what's happening?
They're fools!
You're scaring me.
I'll be mad at university.
I'm close, Lara. Close to something important. Someday, you'll understand.
I don't want to understand. I just want you to stop. Be my dad again.
Sophia, keep moving. Come on, we got him. Keep running.
See, that's why you gotta craft your arrows. Ow! If you're gonna shoot him anyway, why step on the wound? What a dick. Yeah, we did kind of light a fire in the middle of the wilderness, hey? That's on us. Alright, do you think that might be how your friends feel about your adventures? I don't want to understand. I just want you to stop. Okay, you know what? Points for not, like, rushing up into melee range and then shooting. I'll give you that. You're well trained. Death from above? For this convenient waist-high grass.
What's the situation? Over.
We found another camp up here. Fire was still warm.
Wait for it.
They can't be far. Over.
You wait for the over. Stealth kill. I mean, I guess technically it was.
Command, we're fanning out to pick up the trail.
Roger that.
Come in, buddy. Come on.
Primary objective is to find the...
Yeah, I really gotta get the thing that lets me loot them automatically. It's really gonna help. Oh, actually, as long as we're here. Continue to destroy the natural world.
Ah, shit.
Hey,
Spread
Jasmine.
the word. The natives set snares in the clearing. They must have planned for us to pursue. God damn it. They weren't retreating. This was a feint. They're still out there.
Oh, you forgot to say over. Sorry, buddy. You want to finish? Okay, we cannot in fact shoot them down. Wow, they got you good, huh? Pretty sure I see a light over there. I do. And there's somebody over here. And possibly another one. I'm not going to shoot you until I know who's looking at you. Oh. Now we Metal Gear Solid. Awkward. Ooh, a box.
Get on the radio, see if you can raise the facility. Last signal we got.
I'm gonna wait for this one to come back, and then we're gonna poison gas cloud this group.
Just a few minutes after the natives hit us outside the ruins.
Then they retreated away
I
from
assume
the
this guy comes
facility.
back.
This was a coordinated
Yep, there we go.
feint. They're trying to spread us out.
I appreciate that if we hit the sense bubble and then don't move, we stay in this mode. Like when I move. Oh, never mind.
Counterinsurgency
We stay in that mode
It'll blow the time
potentially
table.
forever.
Constantine's not gonna like
Come on,
this,
buddy.
but it's
You
better
little
than
light.
getting picked off in
Bring
the
your
dark.
pretty face to my axe. Uh-huh. Colonel.
Incoming! We're under attack!
Correct. Well spotted. Okay. Seems clear.
All teams, keep your eyes open. The natives booby-trap the woods.
It's me. I'm the booby trap. Ah, nope. My nemesis, 6 foot ledge. 6 inch ledge.
What's that?
Oh, there you are. Hi. Oh.
She's there! Open fire!
I mean, the bad news is they got some shots off. The good news is I don't know that there are any of them left. Let's just go ahead and do some looting. Thanks for this. What's this?
We're gearing up. I was on the first flight to Siberia to secure the old Soviet installation now. More are arriving every minute. Constantine gave a speech to the new boots, and I stayed in the back to watch.
You said booby.
Love
Nice,
hearing
good,
them
I'm good. We're all on the same page.
Never gets old. I was never much for believing, but it was just words before this. Is something more. It's truth. I was broken once. But Trinity is making us whole again. Giving us a purpose. A new world awaits. Even those who don't believe will have a part to play.
Oh no, we did not know the guy who got shot, nor the woman he was running with. But we will. Oh yeah, I should probably, like, not just be carrying you around. Right, where are we going? Yep. Oh, we gotta go back into downtown Beartown, hey? Now that we have poison. Yep. That's exactly it.
Damn, it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there. It lives here, Laura. That's a lot of mushroom. And then some healing. Can't help but notice I do not see bear. Do we have to defeat the bear? Can't we just keep walking? Hang on.
Too cramped to fight. Better to draw it out. Bought some time.
And we run. This. Keep running. I assume bear is coming. Bus is coming. Don't have many more poison. Thought I had 3. I guess I only made 2. Whoa, no. Turns out that was just enough. Right, the Venga bear, exactly. Bear hide. The bear was trying to hide, and then we went into its den and killed it. That's on us. Go to the marketplace to redeem. I don't think I will. Barely made it. Good. Good. All right. Should probably. Oh, we actually didn't take damage. Neat. Gotta be honest, a little surprised. Okay, we're full of mushroom. Full of mushroom. To the tune of Wave a Baby. Good. More hide. Hello? Special box. Semi-auto pistol part. I have a bow. Can you give me the whole gun?
The Prophet and his followers have been traveling under cover of night, a crooked trail around the border of the Eastern Empire. I do not know where they are headed, and I suspect they do not either. But they know we will not let them rest until this heresy is purged. The common folk of the borderlands give him shelter, and I find it curious that none who have aided him will tell me anything of use. Even when I threaten them with the wrath of Trinity or touch the edge of a knife to their throats, they stay silent. They die, never betraying what they know. The Prophet has a curious sway over people. All the more reason he must be silenced.
Bear knows how to chew pistols thoroughly. I choose to believe the part itself is semi-auto, and this has nothing to do directly with what it can do, what one can assemble from it. Just the part. Oop. Secret door. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Ice caves. Glacial cavern. That's ice cave. You just said ice cave. Yeah. What here? Never mind, it's fine. When they let you go forward, you gotta go back once, you know? Oh, there you go.
The fugitive Prophet has crossed out of the Empire and now turns north. I'm now in unfamiliar territory. The Order of Trinity was clear. I am to pursue the false prophet and his adherents to the ends of the earth and wash away his heresy. But I believed I could overtake him months ago. Still, he eludes me. He crosses Khazar land and across the Caucasus Mountains. Here, I'm at a disadvantage. I speak a dozen tongues of the Empire, but in the hinterlands, I'm often left to communicate with little more than a sword. The Prophet, it seems, speaks every language, as if he were born to them.
What? You mean torture and threats don't lead to useful information? Must be the Prophet's doing. Magic. Voice reminds me of Saladin. You expect me to hear something about the Iron Lords. Fair. Oop, yep. I remember my drop down button. That'll be useful later. A surprise tool that will be useful later. Oh, now this is cool. Love an ice cavern.
Shit. That's gonna be cold.
I mean, yeah, but look at it. And then stop looking at it so we can loot them. Okay, Avid Learner was a very good first
Arrowhead
choice.
carved from bone. This looks like Mongol craftsmanship. This was a whistling arrow. Mongol archers would fire these over their enemies to frighten and confuse them.
If you can kill the eye, you get the floater. Yeah, we are in the ice cave, and it's a Tomb Raider game. I wouldn't rule out cockatrice. Like, that's definitely in the wheelhouse. New campsite. No new snippet? Really? Usually we get a new snippet. It's fine. Okay, so now that we've taken the how to make incendiary bombs, we should take the take less damage from incendiary bombs. What? Is that in here? Less damage from explosions and fire. Sold. Just listen, I know me. I did in the second Plague Tale game set our ally just completely on fire. So I'm trying to think ahead, you know? My favorite part of the 2013 Tomb Raider was when you hallucinated Baba Yaga's chicken house and went platforming across flying rocks. I mean, yeah. Up and upgrades. Bow upgrade. Or upgrade. Wrapped bowstring around the neck, around the knock, pardon me, increases tension for additional hold time. There's a hold time limit? I mean, there's less of one now, but... Rude. Cockatrice seems pretty tame, is what I'm saying. You make a good point. Little jug of knowledge. Okay. It had a leaf in it, but that's like knowledge. You can learn lots of things from leaves. Ooh. Wood and iron. Suppose we find the entrance. Is it this one in front of me? Assume it might be this one in front of me. That's a boat.
Byzantine war galley. How the hell did it get down here?
Gravity. Thanks, Pedro. Hey. Neat. I don't know what we're gonna do about it, but neat.
It's Mongolian. They passed through here. I must be close to the lost city.
Alright, that seems like the way forward, so let's double back to boat. Ice ship.
Must be something up there.
Ooh. This is fine. I appreciate their restraint in not doing the, like, balance left-right thing on that. I told you it could even be a boat. You did. You did. Okay. What's that done to the graph? Okay, there's climbables up there. There's... Maybe we could go... Oh, hang on, there's... Climbable right here. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. And... Oh, okay. And then we grab onto the thing that we just made. Oh! Got it. It's not a climbable, it's a smashable.
That did it.
I understand.
The Maria Adula is trapped. The ice gave way. Her spine snapped in two.
Oh, talking about the boat.
No matter. Well, I hope to wield her cannons against the false prophet. We will continue on foot. I have 6 of the Order of Trinity's best, and we have been stockpiling food and supplies while the sailors starved. They do not know it yet, but they will give their life for the cause. My men and I will find our way out of these icy caves and continue on foot. Before the ship was swallowed by the ice to the south, we heard music. That will be our first stop. But first I must rest. The cold has sunk into my bones, and I am drowsy. Just a little sleep.
That was a multi-year walk to that punchline. One of the first things I learned about Bad Road, eons ago when we first met, is that there is no walk too long for the bit. Alright. We've done that, which is good. What's that done to the ground? Alright, and that's raised... Let's raise that. It acted like that was the thing that just sort of let us in. Oh, here we go. Ah, I see. Whoop. Walking on the ice like that seems problematic. Okay, we've got a bing bong. We've got to bing bong that into that, I think. So how do we get up there? How do we get you back up here? Is becoming the question. Ooh, hang on. A wheel. A wheel. Got it. Okay. It's fine. I'm learning my icons. How do we go like that? Ooh, it's timed. Okay. So we send it all the way down so that as it comes back up, we can catch it. Got it. It was better designed than I gave it credit for. All the way down. It's probably more time than we need, but every little bit helps. What? What? Okay, Mario, that's on you. Well, yeah, as it turns out, I know some great nerds. I'd like to take credit for it. I can't. It's pure luck. Although I guess they have put up with me for that long, so I must be doing something right. Now jump. Girl. Guess I had to angle a bit more. I'm so used to Prince of Persia where you kind of can't angle the jump itself. You just have to choose your launch point and line it up from there. This game is a bit more modern. Bing bong. Fuck your life.
Got it.
Okay, I love that it
Now to
just
find out
gently
what's up there.
deposits me back here. That's actually very cute. Hi, Jazz. Yay. You want to come get snuggled? I hope so, because you're going to get it. Whoop up. It's fine. Yep. Alright, so now that that's been smashed, I believe we'll be able to climb up all of that stuff. Potentially from here. We go. Oh, I see. We could have done it from down here. Didn't realize that. It goes all the way down. It's ice all the way down. There we go. Yep. There we go. Pure luck is a great thing sometimes. Best I recall, mentioned because I happened to hear someone mention D&D while I was walking past the table, did a U-turn to inject myself into the conversation. Yeah, that tracks. It's probably one of those many conversations that we were having
Why were
on
they carrying so
way
much
too little
wealth
sleep.
with them?
Ah, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Hey, that's glowing like the briefcase from Pulp Fiction. Is that normal? That seems normal.
This codex details the archery techniques of the foes of the Byzantine Empire.
Secret technique? Secret technique. Ancient abilities. Quickly shoot up 2 arrows. That delayed. No, bring that back here. I want that. No, I don't want your stupid marketplace. No one wants your marketplace. Fine. Can I find that? Relics, resources? No. All right. Well, the important thing is now we have special bow technique that I think lets us double shoot, it sounded like. Ooh, maps. Love maps. Big map guy. Alright, neat. Is that... Can I jump that or is that going to kill me? Let's find out. Can, in fact, jump that. And then down and... Alright. It works just like you'd expect. That's so cool. It's an illuminated manuscript. Good, well done. Ooh, yeah. Wah! Oh no. Slightly that way. It's fine. It was at a normal mealtime. Does not mean it was after adequate sleep. Correct. I had a really bad habit of not sleeping. I'm happy we survived it. Only partially joking. It's fine. Whee! That one was probably, yeah. The moment I was in the air, I'm like, I don't think I can grab everything the way I could in Prince of Persia. It's fine. There's probably a smoother exit from the tomb. Usually at the end of the tombs, they've got like a fun little like zip line. There we go. To jump out with, and I just didn't notice it. But it's fine. We got there. Back to the main quest. How are we doing on time? All right. I think we'll have time to find something. The one problem about this game effectively
brooch. The enamel work is beautiful.
Effectively being a collectathon is that I'm going to get so distracted. It's been scratcheted.
This portrait has been defaced. It looks like it was depicting the Prophet. They must have had to hide their faith.
1, 2, 3, go shoot! Beyblades, anyone? Laura doesn't have the giant claw hand. You're right. And I feel like that's maybe on her. Somewhere out there, I'm confident somewhere out there, there's a mod for the PC version of 2008 Prince of Persia that puts Laura in as the prince so that she can hang out and flirt with Elika. And honestly, that's good work. Alright. Right mouse button, I think, let me dive. Him. Yes, there we go. Ooh. Claustrophobic. Probably fine. Is that not? Let me out? Okay, I gotta figure out how to breach more reliably. Hi, princess. She woke up, went, and then went back to sleep. Right, it's been defaced. It doesn't have a face no more. Ooh. See you hiding back here.
He's passed through the lands of the Rus. I cannot shake the feeling that he's taunting me, waiting until I'm a day's ride away before moving on. I will not be home before the winter, as I hoped. I've stopped at a small village by a glassy lake they called Svetloyar. The prophet spoke here, and now the villagers refuse me lodging. I slept on the banks of the lake, where a young man bearing a crude version prophet's icon tried to kill me as I dozed. I made an example of him, and now the people fix me with the evil eye, spit at me as I pass. I must move on soon. His sickness spreads.
All I did was a little glory killing. I don't know why they're so upset. I'm the reasonable one. Oh. Hooray, we're at the Soviet installation. Everyone's favorite. Whoa. Oh, there she is.
I'm not your enemy.
That remains to be seen. You killed those men back there.
I
That's
killed
true.
them to survive. I suspect you did too.
She may have. I didn't.
How long have they been here?
Nice chainmail.
Days, at most. The invaders took many of my people prisoner. You should leave this place before it's too late.
I can't do that. I came here for something important.
So did they. If I see you again, I'll put an arrow in your throat.
You and I are on the same side. I hope I can prove that to you.
Yep.
What's going on down there? Who?
And just like that, she's gone. This afternoon, I listened to the Behind the Bastards on Christopher Columbus. Well, he certainly fits the subject matter.
To have been here for a very long
What
time.
are you doing, mouse?
Living
I wasn't
in
even moving you.
isolation for decades, maybe even centuries.
Grandpa's away?
Noticed elements of her dress, small adornments that would not have been out of place in the Byzantine Empire.
Or you can just say you were staring at her ass.
Be
It's fine.
descendants of the prophet's people. How much do they know about the lost city or the divine source? It's clear Trinity will do anything to find out. I'm afraid that whoever they are, they're in grave danger. Let's hope the old proverb about the enemy of my enemy remains true.
I feel like in the modern era, this is the kind of guy that would be sea lioning. I don't understand why you're upset. I've been nothing but reasonable. Yeah, I like that so many of the initial journals that we find are from the perspective of a mercenary, like, stalker assassin that Trinity... Like, I don't even think he was a member of Trinity. He was just a guy that they hired to hunt the prophet. And every article or every, like, journal entry is he doesn't like go over the top justifying himself, but that last one in particular where he was like, this guy tried to kill me in the night and I made an example of him and now everybody looks at me weird, and it's like, yeah, bud, even if they had nothing to do with that guy or the prophet or you, that's not communal behavior. Like, if a guy tried to kill you and you killed him, square, right? It made an example of. It's like, buddy, what did you do? What grim totem did you fashion? Alright, good. We can fast travel back when we need to. Oh no. It gives me a regional scorecard. Oh no. Well, I have some work to do off stream. If I go through and find all the thing off stream, then I don't have to spend every single stream just collecting everything. That's how that works, right? Ooh. Here's the zip line, the thing that you've already used like 4 times. Ooh. Banui! That's the door. I think. It certainly is door-esque. Does this take me back up to where we were? Okay, that was fun. over. Again, whenever they let you go forward, the first thing to do is turn around and go the other way. That's where you find all the treasure. Usually. Sometimes. Mostly. Yes, this takes us right back. Neat! Alright. I'm gonna jump in here. Yeah. But first, ammo. Alright, we have all those. Alright. What can we craft? Carrying capacity for arrows. Increases research storage capacity, or resource storage capacity. Shotguns. Rifles. And pistols. Alright. Well, we know what kind of weapons we're getting now. That's good to know. Trade the boy. Faster prize speed is such a strange upgrade, but I'll take it. Nope. Right. Whee! Right back down where we were. Okay. Hold. Oh, we literally just hold the mouse button. Okay. I was looking for a crafting menu. There isn't one. You hold the attack button essentially when you're not.
All units just got word. Constantine is on his way down from the prison.
When you're not aiming.
We need a...
First day in Siberia, and it happens. 2 years in Afghanistan and another in Indonesia, nothing. But one day out here on the ice, and pop, I get a kill. I watched the man's eyes go glassy as he begged me for something. Not Russian, no clue. I waited with him. And watched. One minute he was there, and next, nothing. Just meat. I got sick on the snow, all mixed in with the kid's blood, but he's just meat now, and I'm alive. Constantine keeps telling us we're out here for a special reason, tells us we're doing God's work. I'm starting to see that now.
Wait, you're starting to see that now? Not questioning that now. Starting to... Okay, well, this one might be too far gone.
In order before he arrives. Hey, can anyone hear me? God damn it, we gotta get comms back up.
Distract with objects? I love to distract with objects.
Never seen anything like that. Crazy son of a bitch. Rushing 3 armed men with... Hang on. I'll go look.
Watch your back.
Over there!
Distraction! I should have let them get further away. That's good. We learned that now when it's a safe environment. Arrows are silent. Guys dying, not so much. Smash. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh. Random treasure. Oop, yep, oop, yep. And up we go. Probably. Ooh. And ooh.
There's more of them arriving.
She sounds so tired. You know, actually, that's a pretty good transition to stop on. So that's what we're gonna stop with, where, how, why, what for. Hi, we're gonna go ahead and call the stream there. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out on this surprise stream. And yeah, we'll be back with more of this, provided there isn't another winter storm. Next Monday, 7 p.m.-ish Eastern Time. I say ish especially now because, listen, show up early, get a seat, and enjoy the half-hour rant on a variety of unrelated subjects. That's all I got. So yeah, thank you all so much again. I hope you have a wonderful week. JJ, are y'all streaming next? If so, we'll toss a raid your way. Next Winter Storm is apparently Wednesday. Great, we got back just in time. Was gonna, but migraine. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, all right. That's that on that. I was gonna scoop Jasmine up to say goodnight, but she is asleep. Here, I should. Not that you need proof that a cat is asleep. Like, when are they not? But I can't. We just got back from several days leaving them alone. I cannot wake her up now that she's finally like relaxed again. I can't do it. All right. Yeah, that's it. See you all hopefully next time when we get into the Soviet installation and do just so much murder. Just so much. But yeah, but they were all bad. It's fine. It's fine. Video games. Good night, everybody.